Um, yesterday I did 200 solve session, and then wasted time, and then I worked on the video for 2 hours, then wasted time, then worked on the video for 2 more hours, so basically 4 hours. So, okay, stop sniffing. Let me just go put more tissues in my nose so I don't have to sniff all. I will now stop sniffing. Fun fact, my car has a flat tire right now. Luckily, we do have the Buick, so I could use that if I want to do some work. But, well, actually, I was like kind of considering getting the vaccine today, but actually, I think I'm gonna do like on Monday. I think that makes the most sense. I'm gonna do it on Monday. I don't want to do it on the weekend because there's too many people. Dang it! I think I need to call ahead of time to see when they're offering it. Come on, man. Can't they just go? Gosh dang it! I have to call. I mean, I could try looking it up, but I don't think I'm gonna find it. I'll try looking up when it's open. And if I can't find it that way, then I'll just call. Oh, dang it. But anyways, I'm not even gonna do a cubing session today. It's gonna be the first time I am not doing a cubing session in a day. Stop. For like 2 or 3 weeks, because I've been doing. I think ever since school ended, I did a cubing session every single day, right? So that was August 13th. So from August 13th to today, I did a cubing session every single day. You would think I would have improved from doing that, but no, I didn't. Well, I kind of did. I did break a bunch of PBs and stuff, so I guess I did. But over this past week, I did not improve at all. But anyway. So, yeah, as you can tell, I'm kind of sniffing. So, like, for my cold yesterday, my nose was running like crazy the entire day. And then I got a bit of a cough. And then I accidentally coughed on some desserts that were sitting on the counter. Fail! Fail! Man. I was just minding my business, just getting a plastic bag to put leftover stuff in, and then I just coughed. Like I cough all the time, but I just so happened to be leaning over a plate of desserts. Like, are you serious? I didn't even notice it until after it happened. Oh man, maybe I should cover my cough. I don't usually cover my cough because I'm at home. Who cares? But man. Okay, why? This is just. I mean, I wasn't planning to talk about that stuff. I wasn't planning to talk about getting the vaccine, like my tire being flat and coughing on a plate of desserts, but that just randomly happened. That's just what was on my mind for no apparent reason. But anyways, so yesterday my cold was pretty bad. Now today, my nose, it's a little bit stuffed up, but not that bad, and it's not running yet, so. And my cough is just kind of a mild cough. and I don't feel that tired. For like the 50th time in a row, I woke up in the middle of the night again. Like every single night, it's just turned into a regular occurrence. I always wake up in the middle of the night, and then I can't fall back asleep. But I went to bed at 10, and then woke up at 1. There was no way I was getting up at 1. I cannot be sleep deprived, because otherwise I'm not going to get much stuff done. So I had to try to fall back asleep. It took quite a while, but I finally did fall back asleep. And then woke up again at 4. Are you serious? Like, why? But I did sleep a bit more after that. And then got up at 7. So... Oh man, this is really annoying. How I always wake up in the middle of the night and then I can't fall back asleep. Maybe next time that happens, I'll just get up and deal with the consequences of being sleep deprived. I don't know. Like that sounds easier than what I was doing last night, which was trying to fall back asleep for like an hour straight, just laying there trying to fall asleep. Like the main problem was I kept thinking about my video I was making. That seems to be the issue. I just keep my brain just never stops thinking about my video. Even when I'm trying to sleep, it just will refuse to fall asleep and instead just try to think about the video. Oh my gosh. So I'm currently uploading yesterday's vlogs and also yesterday's session of working on the video. Also, I have in the background, Windows Movie Maker is loading. Oh, it's already done. Okay, well, I may as well start on day 5. So basically all the videos from day 4 and 5 are loaded in Windows Movie Maker. So now I can put day 5 videos in. Also, my computer's being really laggy. This is not good. But I already started uploading the videos. I don't want to restart my computer. Come on. Come on. Dude. Don't make me restart my computer when I'm uploading videos. How large are they uploaded? So I have day 4 all done, day 3 and day 4, so now day 5. Trying to be efficient with how I do this because it takes quite a while for them to load in the editor when I put them in there. But you can put them in afterwards. What stuff did I upload from day 5? Oh, the average of 25. So a couple of them are already loaded actually. 7 hours, 7.5 hours of footage. So anyways, what stuff did I get done yesterday in terms of making the videos? So first what I did was combined all the vlogs together and edited out all the pauses and stuff. And then when I watched the video back after making it, I realized there are a few places I accidentally cut off me saying the letter S. Of course! Because whenever you say the letter S, the editor doesn't pick up the fact that you're saying the letter S. So I think that I'm saying nothing, but I'm really saying the letter S. So I need to be more careful about that next. Dang it, I'm going to have to change that later. There's going to be a few things I'll have to change in post. So basically I'll have to re-edit a few parts where I accidentally cut off where I said the letter S. And also the transitions or the indications of what day it is that I'm talking. I'll have to add those. I was originally going to put like a slide. I was going to put like a transition with just a screen that says day 5 in between every single one. I might still do that, I don't know, but then during the vlogs themselves I might also put a caption on there saying what time it is or something, or how many solves I've done. Rambling. rambling. Mm. So, uh, um, so, and the second thing I did was I started going through all of the footage to find all of the solves I wanted to highlight from the session. Oh boy! And I realized I made a huge mistake. I should have stopped the video every time I got a solve I wanted to include. Oh, why didn't I do that? Why? That would have saved me so much time. Instead of having to look through the footage to find the solve, I could just go to the end of every video and there it is, there's the solve. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Oh. So, I actually got through all of day 0, 1, and 2. So, only days 3 through 8 left. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6 videos. 5 long videos and 1 shorter one. To go through all of that stuff and find all of the solves. So what solves am I including? So first of all, I don't know how many of these I'm going to include. I just know that these are candidates for inclusion. All of these are possible candidates for inclusion in the video. Every sub 6 solve, every solve in which I wrote the word comment next to it. Yes, I just wrote the word comment. I didn't even write what the comment was. And every DNF. And every personal best, average or time. But so I don't think I'm going to include every personal best from every session. That would be ridiculous. That would be way too much. Like my personal best average of 5 from this session was this, and then I show the average of 5. My best average of 12 from this session was this, and then I show the entire average of 12. I don't think that would make the video way too long. So what I'm probably going to do is just the overall bests from the entire thing. So like the overall best, maybe me a 3, average of 5. Like the average of 5 includes the me a 3, so probably just include that all in one. So I'll show the average of 5, which was a 622. And also I'm going to upload that 622 as a separate video to my channel because it's one of my best ever averages of 5. So I may as well upload it. It's my second best average, to be more precise. So basically, I will include obviously the best solve. The best solve was 463. I got 2 4s. Might include a bunch of the 5s. I don't know if I'm going to include all of them. It might be too many. It might be too many solves. Like it might make the video way too long and boring if I include every single sub 6 solve. But a lot of those I'll probably include. And a bunch of them that I wrote comments. I wrote comments on like a bunch of them. Most of them were where I did like a complicated fancy double X cross solution or something. I don't know if that's even an interesting thing to include. But any random funny thing that happened, I thought that I just wrote a comment next to, so. And so should I include my best average of 12? That is a really good question because it might make the video too long if I include the best average of 12. And definitely average of 25 is also pushing it. Like, man, that's a lot of solves. That's like 4 minutes of solves right there. I don't think I need to include that. So I don't think I think I'm ruling out the average of 25. I'm still not sure if I'm going to rule out the average of 12. I might include the average of 12. It's very possible. I'm like 50-50 on that. I'm almost certainly going to include the best average of 5, and mean 3 and single overall from the entire thing. And anyways, that's it. That's all of them. So like for the DNFs, I might not include the entire solve. Maybe I'll just include the end of the solve or something. I might not even include the DNFs. I don't know. But if I do include them, it's very likely I'll just include the end of the solve, not the whole solve. The entire solve is irrelevant. But the only thing that's relevant is the fact that it's a DNF. Okay. And maybe I'll include my worst solve of the entire thing, the absolute worst solve. But the worst solve was probably like a 20-second solve. I don't know if I want to show that whole thing. Might be too long and boring to show that. But anyways, but at the same time, it might be kind of funny. Like, this is my worst solve ever in the entire thing. Like, this is the worst it can get. Usually my worst solves, I mess up an algorithm or something and then have to start over the solve. Like, that's how it usually happens. So yeah, my worst solve is probably like a 20 something. Anyways. So I've gone through 0, 1, and 2. It took me about 2 hours, I think, to get through all that. Honestly, that's not even that bad. 2 hours? I mean, if I spend the entire day today going through the footage, I should be able to finish all of it, right? And that's only one step in the process, because once I've isolated all of the solves, I have to make a decision as to which ones to include, and I have to make a decision as to how to include them. And also, I'm considering whether or not to do time lapses of me doing tons of solves. So I might include a few time lapses, but I can't include a time lapse of literally every single solve, because otherwise that would be way too long. There is like 50, I counted it, I think it was like over 50 hours of solves. 50 hours! Okay, if I made a time lapse of that, I need to make the time lapse kind of short and sweet so that's not like too long and dragged out and boring. So, and also like here's something I could do. I could show the entire session, and then the uninteresting solves are time lapsed, and then every interesting solve happens in order. Man, how long would that take to literally go back? And I'd have to do the editing of of finding every solve again. Like, I'd have to go through that whole process a second time, which is, I don't think I can. I should do that. I don't think I should do that at all, dude. Oh my gosh. I would have to go through the whole process again that I'm doing right now, which is looking for the solves, and then clipping them out of the video and cutting out all the other stuff. But instead of cutting out all the other stuff, I would make the other stuff time-lapse. Oh, dude, that would take so long. I don't know. I feel like if I was to do that in Windows Movie Maker, it would get really laggy really quickly. I don't know. Maybe it would. But if I was to like still include all the footage, but at max speed time lapse, like think about it. If I'm gonna do a test, I think you can only put it at a certain speed before it says that's the limit. Like, I'm gonna do a test right now. I'm gonna pick one of these clips here. This clip I'm highlighting is 46 minutes. Let's edit the speed. Dude, my computer's being really laggy. I think I have to restart it. Dang it. This is way too laggy. 64 times might be the max speed. Okay, here's a test. Let me try to do 65 speed. Nope. It has to be 64 or less. Okay? So let's take a look and see how long it takes to get through a video that is 43 minutes long and is at 64 times speed. It's way too laggy. It won't even play it properly. Okay, I'm going to hover my mouse over it. The duration is 43 seconds. So just one section, just a 43-minute section, the most I can speed it up in Windows Movie Maker is by 64 times. And it basically turns a 43-minute video into a 43-second video. But guess what? 43 seconds is still too long. And guess what? I would have to do that like 20 different times, so it would end up being really long. So that's not going to work unless I use a different video editor and make it like 300 times speed. So what I'll probably do is do a few time lapses. I don't know. I mean, I could use the other video editor. I could, but I don't know. I don't know if it's even worth the effort, because you know how much time it would take me to isolate the specific parts of the video that need to be time lapsed. That would take such a long time. What? Oh my goodness, that would take forever. Dude. And then basically put them into Film Express and then try to put it at like 400 speed or something. I might still do it, I don't know. I might do it with like one clip and just see what happens, just as a test. So like if I can't do any of that, the worst case scenario is, I could just have no time lapses and instead just play the clips of the best solves or the highlighted solves and just have no time lapse, but I think a time lapse would be good. So if I was to do some time lapses, I don't have to include literally every solve in the time lapse. I could just have like certain random selections of solves to include in the time lapse. So, but not the entire thing, just random selections. So I'll probably do that last. Well, not last, but like later in the process. After I've already chosen the solves I'm going to include. After I've done that, I will then, after that, decide how I will do the time lapse. Reset. Okay, saying reset is very cringe. Saying reset is very cringe. I am now going to reset my brain. How much of I think I do need to restart my computer. It's being really laggy. I can't do this with this much lag. Is it lagging this much? I will probably try to do, and then if it's like lagging for really really badly, then I'll restart. I hate my dumb computer. It's always slow. Okay, but is it because of? I just want to get like a supercomputer that never lags ever. Come on. That's like the first thing I would do if I had like a giant randomly got a bunch of money for no apparent reason, I would buy like the best supercomputer you could ever buy. Not the best one, but like a really high end computer. I don't know if I would buy a laptop, like a gaming laptop or something. Like you can get laptops that are so incredibly fast that you don't even need an actual PC. Like, what's the use of a PC if you could just get a really good laptop? Like, what is a PC good for other than like it's like more customizable or something compared to laptops? I probably do want to upgrade eventually. I am now going to reset my brain because I failed to do so before. Okay, you know what? We're gonna wrap this up. 26 minutes is way too long to do vlog. We're not gonna say anything else. I'm probably just gonna walk around, say nothing for like 3 minutes, and then stop the video. But okay, fine. The last thing I'm saying is what I'm gonna do. I honestly have no idea how long this is gonna take. I really hope I can at the very least, dude. This is gonna take so long. I'm just gonna find all of the solves that I may or may not include in the video and take them out of the clips or clip them out. So that's the plan. And then we'll decide what to do after that. So that's it. We're done. We're done. This vlog is done because doing a 26-minute long vlog is ridiculous. Well. I feel a lot of pressure to get this video done quickly, but I need to make sure that's good quality, not rushed video. Now when? Okay, fine. So basically, yesterday what I was doing was I was using my eyeballs to look at every single solve to find all of the fives and all the ones with comments, but today I will use the find function to highlight all of the fives and just use my eyeballs to find the comments, and that will make it easier. Okay, now we're done. Okay, fine. I came up with this really cool method of finding solves. So what I do is when I'm done clipping out a solve, I note the number of solves. So let's say it's 100, solve 100. Then I locate the next solve, and let's say it's solve 150. Then I take the difference, which is 50, and multiply it by 0.42, which is the amount of time in minutes it takes me to do one solve, and that's how many minutes I have to skip forward in the video to find the next solve. Isn't that cool? Okay, shut up. I had pizza for breakfast.